And she now joins us live to walk us through the very latest updates of what's happening. Emily?
Well, and Scott, you can see behind me at this speedway on Brookville Road, it is still a really active scene here. We know that the state trooper that deals with the media has just arrived. He's about to give a statement here at any moment, but at this point we know that a state trooper was involved in a shooting. One person was shot and taken to the hospital. We know the state trooper is okay, and again, we're waiting on an update from Indiana State Police, but I can tell you I talked to a woman in a store across the way from this speedway at a Family Dollar, a clerk inside, and she said she was ringing someone up when she heard a rapid fire pop, 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 pop. At first she thought someone had blown out a tire, but that was not the case. When she came out, she saw police tape everywhere. State Trooper Sergeant John Perrine is arriving here at the scene. He's going to give a statement to media, and this is the staging area. We're going to follow along right here so that you can hear what he has to say. Bear with us. It's breaking news, so all things are a little bit fluid.
First, Indiana State Police troopers were assisting a local police agency, and the troopers had located someone who was a target of an earlier investigation by this other agency. While the suspect was located at the Speedway gas station you see behind me. While the trooper was attempting to detain the suspect, a physical struggle ensued. The suspect fled into the parking lot of the gas station, into the area, at which time gunfire was exchanged between the suspect and the trooper. Now, this information is preliminary. Our resources, our investigators are still on scene and still arriving on the scene, and we have a lot of questions left to answer. But right now, it does appear that we have recovered a gun that was in possession of the suspect. We do believe shots were fired by the suspect. Also, return shots were fired by the trooper. The trooper was not injured. He was not struck by gunfire. The suspect was struck by gunfire and was transported to a local hospital in critical condition. We expect to be here for the next several hours. We have a lot of people on scene that we're talking to, reviewing a lot of the evidence. So this will be a heavy police presence for the next several hours, and I'll be back probably in about 20 minutes or so with more information.
Thank you, Sergeant Perrine. So you just heard that update from Indiana State Police. Sergeant John Perrine telling us State Police were were helping a local agency with an investigation. Here they encountered a suspect here at the Speedway gas station. There was some kind of struggle that happened between that suspect and the state trooper. Police at this point believe that suspect fired shots at the state trooper. The state trooper returned shots. In the end, that suspect was critically injured on their way to a hospital. The Indiana state trooper is okay. You heard Sergeant John Perrine talk about how this is the very preliminary stages of this investigation. So they're just starting to learn things right now, interviewing people in the parking lot, likely taking a look at surveillance video in the area. But Sergeant Perrine saying it's going to be a pretty large police presence here for some time, and they're also saying that at this point they believe that they have recovered the suspect's gun. But this state trooper involved in this, okay, the suspect in critical condition. Ann, Scott?
All right, Emily Longnecker reporting live for us tonight. This is on the southeast side, a breaking scene right now in the 7800 block of Brookville Road near I-465.